A lot of people have asked me how I found spots to camp during my Shikoku Pilgrimage. Is it allowed? How do locals see it? I will explain everything in this short video. How I did it and what you should know before trying it yourself. But before we start, if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. The goal is to reach 1000 subs before 2026. Thank you. Let's get into it. From what I gather online before going to Shikoku, wild camping is generally tolerated on the island. Of course, you can set up your tent on private property or anywhere with clear signs saying no camping or sleeping. I came across few of those signs, usually just stickers. One time, I sat down at a resting area thinking I would sleep under it. Then I noticed a sticker with a tent crossed out and another with a person sleeping on a mat, so I packed up and moved to another spot. The first tool I used is an app called Ohenro Helper. It shows some free camping spots, but it's limited. I mainly use it to find tsuyado, free temples where pilgrims can rest. There's usually a small donation box, and I always recommend leaving a donation. The second tool, and probably your best friend, is Google Maps. I use it to find parks. Shikoku has a lot of abandoned places, because people move to bigger cities like Osaka or Tokyo. But the good news, there are tons of parks with clean, well-maintained toilets. I never saw a dirty one. You should always pitch your tent late, because people often take evening walks, walking dogs, relaxing. I always try to be discreet and follow the number one rule: never leave any trace. My tent wasn't freestanding, so I had fewer camping options. If you have a freestanding tent, your possibilities increase a lot. At first, it was stressful to find spots, especially if you are new to this lifestyle, like I was. But after a week or two, you get used to it. I plan my day in the morning at convenience stores, checking the map for potential spots, depending on how far I wanted to walk. I even left reviews for almost every spot I camped on Google Maps. You can check the link in the description. I never got in trouble camping in parks. In fact, I got a lot of support from Japanese people. The very first night, a family brought me food and hot tea. I was probably the first foreigner that kid had ever seen. It was really a nice moment. Sometimes people even recommended better place to pitch my tent. I met pilgrims who got invited to stay in Japanese homes. It's rare and you should not count on it, but it does happen. Now a quick reminder. I did this pilgrimage entirely wild camping. I never booked accommodation or took rest days. Chances are you won't walk it the same way I did, and honestly I don't recommend it. My goal was very specific. Complete the pilgrimage in under 40 days on a budget, without using any transportation except ropeways. At a normal pace, most people take 40 to 55 days to complete the pilgrimage. Let's talk about my budget for 35 days without paying for accommodation. I burn about 5,000 calories per day. I wanted to keep food between 10 to 15 euro per day, but by week 2 I felt low on energy. I increased my calories and everything improved. I wasn't counting every euro, I just made sure to eat enough. My daily food budget ended up around 20 to 25 euro, mostly convenience store food. In total, I spent 1,100 euro, excluding flights. 300 euros on stamps and temple items. Each stamp cost 500 yen. And 800 euro on food, donations, and other essentials. That's without accommodation in just 35 days. If you walk it the regular way, taking rest days, staying in towns, it could cost between 3,000 and 5,000 euro. If anyone has walked it and wants to share their budget, comment down below. That's it for the video. If you have questions, leave a comment. I'll do my best to answer. Consider subscribing, and I see you next time.